In tonight's national headlines, we continue to follow an explosion in Manhattan. The explosion happened late last night, hurting 29 people, but it's not being linked to any international group. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is calling it an act of terrorism. Authorities believe the blast was caused by an explosive device in or near a dumpster. A few blocks away, investigators also found a pressure cooker with what appeared to be a cell phone duct taped to it. Authorities say this was a deliberate act. Less than 24 hours before the New York explosion, a pipe bomb went off in a trash can along the Seaside Park boardwalk in New Jersey. A race was scheduled for that morning, but it was called off and the boardwalk evacuated. No one was hurt in that incident. Authorities say there is no specific evidence linking the blasts in New Jersey and New York City. However, evidence from both explosions was sent to the FBI for examination. ISIS is now taking responsibility for an attack in a Minnesota mall yesterday. A man armed with a knife hurt 9 people there. Witnesses say the man made references to Allah and asked a person if they were Muslim before launching his attack. None of the victims were killed, but the suspect was shot dead by police. With just 8 days until the first presidential debate between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, the polls are closer than ever. News 8's Christina Laurie joins us with those numbers and each candidate's plan to turn them in their favor. Christina?
Megan, Trump and Clinton are within 1% of each other, according to the latest average of all national polls. Real Clear Politics has Clinton at 44.9% and Trump at 44% flat. Add third-party candidates into the mix, and Clinton's lead shrinks to just over half of 1%. After taking some time off to recover from pneumonia, Hillary Clinton is back on the campaign trail in Pennsylvania. She's up 9 points over Trump in that state. But despite the lead, Clinton's campaigning to keep her lead as high as possible as her numbers are falling in other swing states like Florida and Ohio. To get those numbers up, the Clinton campaign dispatched Senator Elizabeth Warren to Cleveland yesterday and today. She gave fiery speeches calling Donald Trump a bully. Meanwhile, Donald Trump's running mate, Mike Pence, talked about Trump's recent Second Amendment comments about Clinton during an interview this morning. Trump made a comment about Clinton's Secret Service protection dropping their guns and seeing what would happen. Pence explained that Trump believes in the safety and security of every American, but was simply saying that if Clinton didn't have all of her security, she'd probably be more supportive of the Second Amendment. Pence also gave a preview of his vice presidency if elected. Pence says he'd model his after George W. Bush's vice president, Dick Cheney. Cheney was known for playing an active role in the White House. Pence said he'd work closely with Congress to implement Trump's agenda. Pence will be stopping in Iowa tomorrow for events in Mason City and Dubuque. Clinton's running mate Tim Kaine will also be here, stopping by Iowa State University. This week, both Trump and Clinton will be tackling several battleground states, including Florida, Pennsylvania, and Ohio. Megan.
Thank you, Christina. Coming up on News 8 at 9, getting his big moment. What a high school football team did for its water boy to show their support as he and his family go through a hard time.
This last weekend of summer has treated us pretty well, but the nice weather won't be here for too much longer. I'll time out tomorrow's rain chances after the break.